We are live. This is the Reseller Wake Up, episode 183. It's Wednesday. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Middle of the week, my computer crashed, so here I am on my laptop. I have no idea how my internet's going to hold up. Usually I'm hardwired. Don't know how well this laptop's even going to work. So we're going to power through this and do our best. But yeah, this morning I get up and I start checking my email and stuff, and then my computer just got the blue screen of death, and it was not cool. But when I turned it back on, yeah, I got like we're fixing this issue, blah blah blah, trying to find a fix, and then it said that it couldn't automatically fix it. So I'm gonna be spending the day reinstalling Windows on my main PC, I guess.
Fun.
Sucky.
Hey, next week, Paul, is my Hangout anniversary.
Hangout?
Yeah, the morning show anniversary. Like, I was looking back, I was trying to see something the other day, because, I don't know, Dusty was figuring out when he met people, and because Dusty's got a lot of time on his hands, and and I have the post from October 29th when you told me I was breathing too hard in the microphone. Because I was like, oh, I wonder when because he was like, oh, we'll went on this hangout, and I went on that hangout, and I was like, I wonder when I went on the morning show. It was the 29th of October.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we had only been doing it for like a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
So we're officially over the year hump.
Oh, wow.
Wow. What day? Let's go back and look and see what day the first episode was. I'll do that right now. I'm interested.
And we all look like we've been really taking care of ourselves this year, you know?
Yeah, after I gave up the bandana, that helped. That was kind of tough to...
Yeah, right. The bandana, man.
Oh, yeah. Anybody who remembers me, or remembers, like, the first half of the year that I did this, I guess. I mean, I guess I just dropped it a few months ago.
Really, no, knew you prior to 2 months ago.
Right.
I want to tell you guys I found a free repricer.
A free one?
It reprices, I think, up to like 30 items for free or something.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Well, it's good for people that are starting out and want to reprice.
That have 30 items.
Yeah.
Which they wouldn't be able to use it anyway because they don't have a pro account.
And then they have, I think their first thing is like, the first level is only like $9 a month or something.
Really?
It's up to like $100.
So how do you bring on the Be Cool people and then you're like, yeah, I found a different one here. We'll talk about this one.
Well, I'm just trying to help out the new. I'm just saying
Screw those
the
guys.
new people, they don't have to pay like $50 or $20 a month. They can get something for free. You know?
Yeah, but if it only does 30 things, it just makes you frustrated, and then you end up paying for it anyway because
Yeah, you have to go
it
back.
doesn't go as far as you. It's like when you're like, oh, Joe Lister's free, and I'm like, 2 things. What the hell am I gonna do with 2 things?
Well, it also has a setting that you can put your credit card in there and it'll upgrade your subscription as needed.
Oh, so it'll go up and down.
You're right. I don't know if it goes down, but I'm sure.
Oh.
It does.
Probably not.
October 13th, 2014 was the first episode. So we've just made it over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Party! I mean, we've been doing these.
I asked Paul like last month if he was gonna do a 1-year show, but I guess not because it's over.
Yeah.
We missed it.
We'll do it next year.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the whole anniversary stuff. It's like,
But the 100th anniversary show was awesome. That was a great show.
Yeah, but it was so much work. Like, I felt like after, I wasn't happy with it because of the amount of work that I did compared to like what I usually do. I mean, I actually planned that out. I was trying to time people and do all this other stuff and get like tons of guests on, and like I had to set up all these people to come on and figure out when they were going to be there. I don't know. Like at the end of it, I was like, that was such a cluster. There's no way I'm going to do that again.
That was good though. It was good.
Yeah, I'm happy with just plugging away day to day, But yeah, so I went to the weigh and pay yesterday. Bought a bunch of stuff. But what have you guys been doing this week?
I listed a few things and shipped a few things. I haven't been highly productive this week.
I've been processing returns all week from the auctions I did.
What?
So, like, the $5 I made off that whole debacle, no, it's clothes, man. Like, I always get a ton of returns with clothes. But oddly enough, it hasn't affected my seller rating yet.
Yeah, I actually got a pair of boots that are going to come back to me tomorrow or today. They're like $100 used. Luckily the guy was like, yeah, they don't fit, so
Yeah.
he's just going to return them. I was like,
I got a
damn.
couple of those too.
I mean, it's not a big deal. They were listed for a week and they sold right away, so they're going to sell again, but still, just frustrating. It's a really good pair of boots.
Just really aggravating.
Yes, very. But I don't know. That's how much. You know what? I think I bought those in a thrift store. I think I paid like $15 for them. So.
What kind were they?
Danners. They're like really high-end Danner hunting boots.
Gotcha.
But yeah, they're pretty heavy duty. And they're like $250 new or something like that. I don't know. I was looking them up and I wasn't sure if I was gonna get $100 for them, but they sold.
Right on.
Yeah. So, what about you, Deb?
No, nothing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What did I do? What's today? Wednesday? See, we're only halfway through the week, so we're cool. It's not like it's Friday. Yeah, I listed a few things. I did my video yesterday. I had a couple appointments, and tomorrow there's a new Goodwill opening up, so I don't know if I'm going to go stand outside in the morning and see if I can get my free gift.
Free gift.
Free gift and a coupon.
Oh, man.
And a coupon. But yeah.
Gift. We're trying to think of what Goodwill would give away as a free gift.
I don't know, probably a shopping bag, because we have a bag ban.
Yeah.
Like, we don't get bags. Like, if you go to the store, you get stuff, you just carry it out yourself unless you have a bag.
That makes sense. I was thinking more along the lines of like a giant bin that says like free, take one or something.
I'm thinking that they'll probably give away like shopping bags.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tomorrow. It's opening up, so it's gonna be okay. You know how I talk about the store that I hate? It's the one closest to my house.
Yeah.
It's the next exit up the highway from me, the store that I don't like. And then there's the next exit up is the Salvation Army. And then the next exit up from that is gonna be the new Goodwill. So,
Oh, okay.
yay. Wi-Fi for your
What are you trying to put in our face again?
extreme
What is it? Is this good or not?
gigabit
Is
router.
it a dual band?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Hold on, let me see. Wireless N plus 300 Wi-Fi plus
Oh, no.
gigabyte.
It doesn't have dual band because I'm looking on the back. It says the next one up has dual band.
Yeah, if that's the only thing it's missing, it's still a good router. I mean, it should be worth about $20 or $30 minimum, unless it's brand new. Then it's probably double that.
You know, my router is dual band. Like, my Wi-Fi router is dual band. My modem and everything. And it's new. I've never had that before. I hate it.
What? Why?
I absolutely hate it because it switches back and forth all the time. And,
What?
like, it'll just be disconnecting and connecting, and it'll go away, and depending on how far away I go in my house, if I go sit on my front porch, I lose my 5G, and then I come back, and because it's a 2.4 and a 5, right? And then, I don't know, I don't like it.
I don't know. Mine, I've had a. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head now. Netlink, I think, or whatever. Anyway, I've had mine for like 2 or 3 years, and I've never had a single issue with it. Like once every few months, I might have to shut everything off, like unplug it and plug it back in. But you have to do that with any router and modem. But
I don't know. I paid $2 for this. I figured. Probably.
Yeah.
You overpaid.
Yeah, I passed on one of them at the WAM pay yesterday that it probably would have cost me less than $1, but I don't know.
I always buy the little routers and stuff that are in the box because they sell really quickly. Even the really cheap ones, like the $19 ones. I mean, you only pay like $3 for it, and they sell for me. If it's in a box, I always buy it.
Yeah, I just don't like testing them, and it seems like anytime I try to sell something like that without testing it, I get the reason that it was donated is because it was like a return or something because something was wrong with it most likely. That's what I just assume. So I always get returns on them if I don't test them first.
Yeah, I normally just try to buy the ones that, I mean, you can tell they're it might have been like open box, but the plastic still stuck to it and the cords are still factory tied,
Yeah, I don't usually find them in that good of shape.
Yeah, see, they're like this.
Hey, Rakin's in the audience. What's going on, man? Yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you're talking about with the Wi-Fi switching and everything, though. Like, it should be good, like, especially if you're in an apartment building or something like that, or if you live in, I don't know, where you have lots of neighbors and everybody's got Wi-Fi, then the dual band just makes it so that it has more, like if one of the bands isn't getting good bandwidth, then they just switch it or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how they work, but they work really good, and my computer's pretty freaking fast when it's not dead. But I mean, my internet, I get like 20 up and 100 down or something like that over hardwire, and then on the Wi-Fi I get like 10 up and like 50 down or something, which I don't know, seems pretty high to me.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that stuff. I just know when I push the buttons, everything works.
Yeah.
Me too. And I get the oops, it's broken screen. I have to call somebody.
Yeah.
Work. Source. What is it? Source cell profit.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome, dude.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to get into it so bad, but I just couldn't justify it right now. I mean, mostly because it wasn't so much the $300. It was just the fact that they're talking about like how much capital you kind of need to make it work in the first place. And right now, I'm getting back into eBay mode where time to make some money right now.
One of the videos is just about strategy, and it actually splits between if you have less than 500, between 500 to 10,000, and over $10,000. Like the 3 different strategies that you would use to.
It's an awful wide range from 500 to 10,000.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, when you're looking at Amazon, it's not that big of a range. I mean, it's kind of a small range, really.
Yeah, like if that's your budget, then you're not going to be doing things much differently, whether you're $500 or $10,000. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I mean, if you have $10,000, you might be able to play a little more or whatever, but ultimately, you want to use these different strategies. But that's what I was saying before. Is all the basics were there, everything like that.
Just stopping by.
Hi, Abia.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye. I have to go.
Bye. Oh, have fun.
You still haven't gotten successful enough that woman don't gotta go to work every day. What's wrong with you, Mike?
That's what I'm talking about. Every day.
Hey, don't get her started.
Oh, what a jerk! What a jerk! He just sits here and messes around with us, and you gotta go get in the car and wait in the traffic. And
Are you listening?
Mike, for shame!
I have to take a 45-minute drive to work.
Oh man!
Hold on.
It's
Here,
like,
let
come
me do
on,
you
we
a
got
favor,
$3
Mike.
million in the bank. I can
Hey.
quit now.
Is that better, Mike?
Hey, high five through the internet right there, buddy. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
She's so awesome.
Yeah, no, I was so busy this weekend, and the cutoff was Sunday because I actually did fully intend to go ahead and jump in on that. But unfortunately, it was like so fast and furious. It was like Friday that came on, and then had plans all day Friday, and then like I had my daughter going to New Hampshire for 2 weeks with her mom, so that's like I had to get
Oh, this is
that ready for the weekend, and then had another friend that I had to take to the
So,
airport over the weekend, and yeah. What's up?
so what I was saying is that I know I shouldn't be talking about something nobody can get, but
Yeah, it's too late now. That's the problem.
you know what? I mean, if you procrastinated and didn't get it, I'm sorry, man. But somebody asked me if I had an affiliate link for that, and the thing cost me money. I paid just like everybody else, and I basically, like, I don't know, for lack of a better word, I was pimping it because I know these guys are doing good things, and
Yeah.
they are really on it. Um, and the course, I mean, after getting the course, it definitely proved exactly what I was saying. I mean, it's an amazing course. The Facebook group is, it's pretty good, but it's just starting. So it's, they're doing stuff like putting together teams of people that, have kind of they're at the same level and that kind of stuff.
so you're gonna Periscope the course, right?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna Periscope it live for everybody to watch.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So just let us know, and we can all watch it. And that'd be great.
Yeah, just rip those videos and send them to me.
Yep.
resellronan@gmail.com.
Sounds awesome.
You just have to show me what buttons to push on my computer because I don't even know what ripping videos means.
I felt like, here we go.
It's all ripped. That way you take a screenshot, print it out, and tear it.
Right.
Ripped video.
Yeah, I think that's a thing. That's just one of those weird things that people get so uptight and so crazy about for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're asking for money. They're out to get you. They want to screw you. They just want to take your money. They don't. I mean, that makes no sense to me. I mean, every time the Gilmans come on, they talk about the $5,000 course that they took that basically like exploded their business. I mean, they've said it so many times. There's no way he'd be doing what he's doing right now if he wouldn't have had that course.
Yeah.
So I mean, if somebody's got something that's of value and they're charging money for it, it doesn't bother me. And I mean, I'll talk to those people. But it was funny because over half of that episode, we didn't even talk about anything that was in the course. They were like giving out stuff that we're just talking about the way they do certain things that they didn't even put in the course. So I mean, it's not like we were sitting there. I don't know. It didn't sound like an infomercial to me, but I got that from a couple people, and it's like, you know what? So what? I don't care.
Well, I can say honestly, like, for sure, whatever the price they come out with, hopefully they're not listening, but for the wholesale one, if they reopen it, I'll be paying it. Yeah, I mean, it totally makes sense, man. Because it's already, like I said before, in the Facebook group, I made back my money, and then with the strategies now, I mean, it just puts a lot of things into perspective that I wasn't even paying attention to. Yeah.
Yeah. So in 6 months, you can tell us how much it made your business blow up.
So Paul will go, God, I knew it. I should have. Dang it.
Yeah, let's spend the money.
It's funny because one of the biggest things is I've noticed huge mistakes that I've made over the last year and a half. Like that costed me money.
What, Mike?
Costed me money over the last year and a half, and it's just strategy. Has nothing else to do with anything but just strategy. And I just didn't pay attention. I wasn't thinking the way that they're talking. So.
Yeah, I mean I feel like having something like that where they're actually talking about the entire business. They're not just like, here's a list of stuff, go buy it, sell it, and you'll make money.
Yeah.
Just explaining how they do business, and they're not even saying. They weren't even saying like, okay, this is how you should do it. They're just saying this is how we do it. And basically that's what I do, I mean, that's what all of us do. We don't sit here and tell anybody to go out and do anything. We just explain what we're doing. And then, I mean, if all of us sit here and agree, yeah, everybody, you should go and do that, then we'll say it. But, I mean, you know, when there's like 5 people agreeing to something, then it's probably a good idea, especially when we sit there and hash it out for 20 minutes and we sat there and explained to you why we think that, you know what I mean? But I mean, seems like there isn't, I don't know. I mean, anybody can run a business, really. A successful business, maybe not, probably not. It's pretty rough, but I mean, any tips you can get on your way up, I mean,
Yeah.
go take them. And if you can get somebody that's selling $4 or $5 million a year, and they've got like the warehouse and they've got the employees, obviously they're making money. Okay, I mean, you can ask for their balance sheets and ask for everything else, but nobody's gonna like realistically quit their job and start doing all that stuff and start talking about like how much what they're doing, and I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that that course is definitely very comprehensive and has a lot of the basics. Like a bunch of the videos I didn't even watch. It's like how to start an open up an Amazon account. You know,
Oh wow! So it really is for
yeah,
everybody.
I mean, it goes like from the basics, you know, and then it'll go in depth. But you know, there's a lot of things that I'm telling you that I just never even paid that much attention to. You know,
Like what?
competitive pricing, and you know, just I mean, it's a range of things. But I don't want to give away all their stuff or whatever.
You gave away
Well, that's the whole point of you being on now, is to give away all their stuff.
No. I really think that if anybody is on the fence, and you know, and if it's affordable the next time they open it up, that's the place to go. I haven't seen any other courses, and you know me, I try them all. I don't have any problem going out and trying them all.
Well, the difference, yeah, I was gonna say you and John both do, but you actually go out and try them. John just pays for them and forgets about them.
Speaking of which, I want to give a kudos to Inventory Lab. They hooked me up with an additional free time because I signed up and did everything, and then I just never even tried it. So they gave me an additional 30 days free trial.
Oh, that's nice.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, kudos to them. They're already on my good list right now.
I'm horrible at doing that, about signing up for things and then never even like.
Using it.
I'm like, damn, my trial is over. Like my Amazon account, like I didn't, you know how you get your free month or whatever. Like I used that like 6 years ago and never listed anything on the damn thing.
Yeah, I'm usually good at it. I'm good at using the stuff, but I had gotten so much online arbitrage stuff in the house that right whenever I signed up for that, and it was just everything was rolling in. I had to get it done fast. I didn't have time to try and test it out and see if it would work for me. So.
Oh, using suffocation label.
You've already, and Scam Power, you tried that out and it screwed something up for you, right?
Yeah, well, Scam Power is good in the sense that it's simple to use and all that kind of stuff. Like it's user friendly. It just it had some internal issues that messed up basically an entire shipment for me, and I had to redo a whole shipment over a weekend. So, yeah.
My original intentions were to have set up Inventory Lab and Scan Power at the same time and tried them both and then made a decision, but that never happened. And I just set up the Inventory Lab and I was like, okay, I'm happy with this. But I don't know. I'm not. I mean, there's some of the issues I have with like their reporting that I think maybe I'm just not reading the instructions. You know, like I'm not, because everybody seems to be able to pull what they're wanting to see. And I guess I just wanted it right there in my face.
Yeah,
but it seems like you have to pull. You're gonna have to pull Excel spreadsheets.
Well, obviously we're gonna have to have the guys from Inventory Lab on sometime so that they can.
Yeah. Hey, don't get me wrong about Scan Power. There's plenty of people that use it. I know Adam uses it and loves it. And for me, if they didn't have the I guess it was a server error or something. I don't know exactly what it was. But if they didn't have that during the trial, I probably would have stuck with them because it, you know, for the most part, it was pretty good. You know, and I can see how it would have speeded up my process. But I mean, I've honed Seller Central to the point where I mean I can blow through 1,000 items in a day now.
That's insane. I mean, for me, by the time I hit 100 items, and I'm talking 100 different SKUs,
right?
You know, then I'm cross-eyed. I mean, I'm just like, oh, I can't take it anymore. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just me.
Well,
weirdo.
Let me tell about this repricer. real quick while we're on talking about software and stuff. So I don't know if you remember the KI feedback thing from eBay.
Yep.
That I told you guys about a long time ago. Well, they've made a repricer, the same company. So it's, but it's called Well, the website is ki-magic.com, and it's the same company, like I said, and it's a really basic repricer, but it's algorithmic. So like what we were talking about the other day with Be Cool guys, that they don't do algorithmic.
Mm-hmm.
This one you can't there's not a whole lot of stuff you can play with on it, like as far as, you know, switching things up or what have you. It's really, I mean, for the most part, you can't break it, I guess.
Right.
But I believe it's 30 free items just for signing up, and then you know, it goes up from there. Let me see. I'll pull it up here. Actually, I'll do a screen share because it's really that basic.
So it's a free for 30 items. So if you just want to try and see, like, if you want to try out a reprice or whatever, then it's free forever.
As far as I know, it's free forever. Yeah.
Nice. Free's good. And then you can, I mean, if it starts at $9, how many listings do you get at that price?
Yeah, let me show you the basic repricer thing here first, and then.
Okay.
All right. Screen share. All right. So here's the basic repricer. This is like the main page of the algorithm, I guess, or whatever. And so basically you can change this for faster sales or higher margin, depending on which direction you want to go. You turn the repricer on and off. It's either repricing or it's not. And then you put your profit goal in here, whatever you want it to be.
Bless you.
And then they have like the active repricing rule. They have Magic, which is the algorithmic one, and then all these other ones. Follow the buy box plus 1%, 2%, minus a penny, follow lowest, or liquidate your items. Basically, if you want to blast stuff out. And then
Really?
this is kind of cool. I really like this part. If you do all your SKUs to have your price at the last number of your SKU, it picks that up as your cost. So if you have your purchase price of your item as the last numbers of your SKU, then it picks that up and puts it in as your calculation for cost.
Well, the only problem with my SKU that I use is I do like the date, the number of like how many I processed that day, you know. So today, if I was doing my 10th item today, I would put 10, 21, 15, 010 dash, and then the cost would be like, if it was $4, I'd put 0400, or if it's $10, I'd put 1000. Now, would that pick that up as 400 and 1,000, or?
The way it shows it has like, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it has like a NN dot or NN period NN. So I'm assuming they're whatever the numbers
Put the
are.
period in there.
Yeah, period,
Okay.
whatever. But some of mine don't have a period. It's just like if it's a $20 item, I don't put 20.00. I just put 20. So I don't know if I pick it up or not. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten that far. I just found out about it. I signed up because it was free to see how it worked, and I haven't even just inputted my inventory, which that's another thing. The inventory goes in like within 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
How so did you stop your repricing from?
That's why I say I haven't done that much with it yet, because I haven't.
Yeah, because I was like, what do you do when you got like 3 repricers going on?
I know, right? They're all fighting each other.
All right, here's the pricing. All right, so here's the pricing. It's 50 free. I thought it was 30. So it's 50 free, and then the very next level is 150 for $10 a month. And then you can actually try it for free too. I didn't see that before. So you can try the bigger ones. They all do the same thing, unlimited accounts. So that's the other thing too. You can reprice other accounts, everything but eBay, I think. It's continuous repricing. It's algorithmic, all that stuff. So $25 you get 1,500, and then 50 for 5,000. So, and that skews as far as I know. That's how it works. So.
Right. And $10 for 150 is pretty good. Wait, does that say 50 for free?
Yeah, 50 for free. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was 30, but it's 50. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Then if you've never tried a repricer, then it'll definitely help you out. It seems a little bit more complicated though than Be Cool. I mean, Be Cool is just so simple. That's why I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty. Somebody was asking me that yesterday. Like, well, I'm not very technically inclined. You think I can use Be Cool? And I was like, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not real complicated. Because I'm one of those people, when something gets a little too complicated, I just shut down. I'm like, I don't want to do this. Never mind. It's not even worth it.
Right.
I just thought this one was. The only thing I don't see in this one is how to select the items that you want it to reprice. Does that make sense?
So it just picks one out at random?
I guess it just picks your top 50 or whatever, and then, that's why I was saying it has that automatic, like it'll bump up the subscription to the number of items that you have in your inventory. So that's the only thing I see really that, I mean, if you only have 50 items or 100 items in your inventory and you just want to reprice them all, then it's great, but I don't see how you can only select certain ones.
Yeah, I mean,
there may be, I just don't know yet. I haven't dug into it enough yet to.
Be Cool does up to $2,500 for $25, right?
The 22 something. The downfall with the going to that level is it reprices every hour instead of continuous.
Oh, that's fine though. What's wrong with repricing every hour?
You miss sales.
Okay. So you've got what level are you at?
Well, when I keep a pretty good amount of inventory in, and somebody changes their price and it takes an hour, that's sometimes an hour is 3-4 sales.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm all one-off, so when it sells, it sells. I mean, it's not that I'm sitting there looking and hoping for. I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking it up right now just to see what subscriptions. I just want to make sure we've got the right number here. 2,500 items for $25 a month. Yep, and that's just. And if you pay for a year, it's like $22.
Yeah.
But then to go up to 5,000. It's $45 a month to get the accelerated. And that's if you pay for the entire year up front.
Yeah, I'm paying the $50 one.
Okay.
And, it works. I mean, it definitely. I mean, basically any repricer is gonna, as long as it's repricing fairly quickly, you're gonna make money. It's gonna make a difference for sure.
Right. So somebody asked in the chat. Alan asked, how do you change, or how do you bulk edit your items on eBay? He wants to change his handling time from like same day to 1 day. There is no 1 day handling time. It's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days.
No, there is a same day handling time.
Is there?
Yeah. And all you need to do is go into your active listings, click your edit button, say, select all or edit all. It'll bring it up in the bulk editor. Go in and select them all, the little box that check marks them all, and then you edit the handling time.
Oh, cool! I figured it out.
And that's it.
And you can change pretty much anything. I mean, you can bulk change your pricing. You can bulk change your. Oh wait, I don't think you can do price. I'm looking at it.
You can pretty much bulk change anything that's on your listing.
Why would you want to bulk change price?
That's what I'm wondering.
In case you have, you can up all of your prices by $10.
Right.
You can up all of your prices by 50%. you can reduce all of your prices by $5. You can.
I can see. Yeah, I
So
can see
if you're
that.
gonna
doing
have
the
a big
sale.
sale, you
I
can
gotcha.
up all your prices at the same time by 15%, and then do a 15% off sale,
Who
and
does
you're
that?
still getting.
What? Nobody does that.
Nobody does that.
No, nobody would raise them 20% and mark them off 15.
Of course.
That would be
I mean, that would be like
stupid.
Kohl's
That would be
or
harsh.
J.C. Penney's.
Like,
I was just kidding. A friend told me that.
All right.
I heard about somebody else doing that.
And I was like, that's atrocious. And
You
then I
told him, didn't you? You said,
walked away.
dude, that's dirty.
What a jerk.
Have you guys ever heard of Profit Peak?
Profit Peak.
P-E-E-K?
Do
Profit Peak. Oh yeah, I did hear that.
I don't
that
know.
like
They
a-
commented on Profit Talk and
oh
on our online arbitrage thing. I'd never heard of it before.
What is it?
It's like one of the Chrome extensions to help you find inventory online.
Well, there's a million of those
I
extensions.
know. That's what I'm saying. I'd never heard of it. That's why
I've got-
I asked if anybody had used it.
I've got like a dozen of them going right now, and I feel like that's too much.
I use Jungle Scout. That seems to work pretty good.
I think that's the way I'm going to go is Jungle Scout, but I figured I'd at least look at this because it's free. Well, there's a free one and there's a paid one.
Oh yeah.
The free one
Jungle-
I think is only available on only some sites, like websites does it work, and then the paid one works on all of them. I
What
don't
does
know.
Jungle Scout do again? I know I've heard a million people talk about it, and I should have tried it out by now.
A lot of the private label guys use it, but it basically you go to Amazon.com and do a search like for garlic press, and then all the search results will come up on the page. You click on Jungle Scout, and it will give you the monthly sales, the ranks, and then just like a spreadsheet, you can do it by rank or by monthly sales or whatever to find items that are selling really well that you could possibly pick up.
Oh, okay.
You can do it for just about anything, and there's ways of going through like checking stores or checking the top 100 items or something like that, and just gives you a quick snapshot of how many sales it's making per month. And Jungle Scout, I think I told you already, right? Jungle Scout has the free deal, the free sales estimator.
I don't think so. I didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it.
Okay, well it's junglescout.com / or back, I don't know, whatever the slash, one of the slashes.
Forward.
Yeah, that one. Estimator, and it's ESTIMATOR, and it'll come up. So
I did
that's
not
pretty
know that.
good. I use that. You can actually put on your phone. You can put a link to it, and I use it a lot in the field when I'm doing RA. So it gives a free.
Oh, that's cool.
You can just put the link right on your phone.
So that's like what's the other one that we use?
FBA Toolkit.
Yes.
The only difference between this and FBA Toolkit is one, it has more categories, so it has.
It sure does.
It's also mobile friendly.
Yeah, FBA Toolkit is not phone friendly.
Right, and then and the other thing is this gives monthly instead of daily. So it'll tell you,
Oh, I like that better.
how many sales per month, and yeah. So you'll learn your multiplication division, divide by 30.
I like the monthly thing.
Yeah, I actually do too.
Huh. Hey, do you guys know about like selling on Amazon.ca? I had somebody ask me a question, and hang on, let me get the question. I had no idea how to answer it.
Or questions about how to sell on Amazon Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while I get people telling me that I need to be doing that or blah blah blah, and I still haven't. It's like whatever.
Well, it's that girl that I helped, that woman that I helped set up her, um, she makes something, so I helped her with her brand, like setting up her brand and getting started on Amazon and stuff. And she said, "Is there an easy?" Wait. Okay. So I jumped onto Amazon CA and I'm looking over the editing shipping options. Just curious if you had any input because it appears that you will get taken for a ride on shipping costs if you leave it as is. I think she's talking about merchant fulfilling, I think, but I'm not certain. And then she said, "Is there an easy way to connect the listings to the Canadian site, or do you have to manually enter the products?" She said she thought that it said it did it automatically when she signed up, but the inventory hasn't appeared in her CA account yet. And I know nothing. Like, I realized that I know jack about Amazon Canada.
Did you guys get the email yesterday for the Amazon UK?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I was just going to say I've gotten it for the regional one, the CA and the MX, and now I've gotten the UK one. They even tell me I'm allowed to sell clothing. I've been ungated for all these things in the multiple ones, and I haven't even looked at it. I haven't even taken
I'm not even going to concern myself with.
From the U.S. warehouse, or does
I'm
it?
not
Well, that's what I thought.
To the
But
other
I thought there was a way to send it to a U.S. warehouse, and they got it over. That's what I thought, but you guys know my thought process, so.
I'm not going to try to figure it out for myself. I'll let somebody else.
Oh, see, that's the way that I do. Like, I'm like, oh, this is complicated. Shut down.
Well, that's why I do.
I do too. I find someone and ask them, someone smarter.
That's why I do the show, guys, so that you guys can figure it out. Come on and tell us about it and explain it like we're
That's
dumb.
what Paul's been saying from the beginning. He's like, I started this because you guys tell me stuff.
You tell me everything.
You tell me everything.
We come on and we're like, hey, did you hear about this? And Paul's like, sure I did.
Totally
what
did.
What do you think about it?
You should tell the audience about that.
You brought it up. Why don't you tell everything?
Exactly. Yeah, explain it.
Dude, how many
you know all
cats
that.
are you watching?
I mean, I understand it, but let's see how did you see it?
I am interested in hearing your thoughts
Right.
about that. See, I more take the deer in headlights approach, where I just kind of get glossy-eyed when someone is like starts talking about something, and I'm like,
No, I just fake it till I make it. That's
what John says. He's like, baby, you just gotta fake it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even tell a lie. How the hell am I supposed to fake it?
Everybody on here knows if I don't know, I tell you I don't know. And I definitely don't know anything about any other Amazon besides
I'll tell you who to ask. You know what? You should ask Michael.
Send him a PM.
You should get with McCluskey. Let me add you.
Let me tell you, I figured out the Kai magic thing. So when your inventory is up, if you just click on the item, the individual item, it pops up the repricing window. And then you can change it however you want and turn it on and off for that particular item. So that's even better. Like, that's freaking awesome.
So you can just pick and choose which ones it reprices?
So you remember the window I showed you earlier that had all the just like 4 or 5 boxes, and that was it?
Yeah.
The minimum price and all that? Well, that actually pops up for each individual item as you click on them. And you can turn on and off the pricing, and then you can make it like where it's higher margin or faster sales with the little sliding thing, and change your profit goal percentage to whatever you want to for each one.
Oh.
Each individual item. And it's like a pop-up, so that's pretty neat.
Adam, what am I supposed to message you?
Hi, good morning. How you doing?
Happy birthday? Should I message you happy birthday?
Happy's birthday.
Oh, he can drink today, huh?
Right. He's legal. Yes, there is a way. What? Oh, Alan S. Adam, Just message me what I'm supposed to message you, and then I'll just copy and paste it back.
So I got to tell everybody in the audience that's in or around the Dallas area to close your ears, because I got this really cool hookup yesterday that only I'm allowed to know about in the Dallas area. So a friend of mine told me about that there is a Mattel factory here where they build Mattel toys. And it just so happens that right next or attached to the factory is a store. And
Where you can buy all those half-armed dolls and
no. It's like it's all brand new. And then of course all the old stuff that didn't sell in the last run or whatever, which is all the stuff we like. All the the stuff that nobody can get anymore that they really want to buy, and they go to Amazon to buy it. Yep. So yeah, they have a store here, and they have right now 60% off, 70% off of the already wholesale prices. So yeah, that's my day trip today, is that store.
All right.
you gonna
So how
swing
much
down
is
to
it?
Austin and pick me up so I can go?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm checking plane tickets to Dallas.
Cheap from where you are, like
Gotta be pretty cheap in Denver, right?
gotta be $100. I swear.
Right? What would be like how much do you think that would add on to a trip to Florida, like time-wise, if we're driving?
Oh God.
Apparently driving with a trailer.
I mean,
Yeah. I was going to say you add a U-Haul to that because you're not going to have the room.
well, think about it though. Seriously though, if you wanted to do something like that, buy a plane ticket, take a laptop with your Dymo and all the little stuff that you need, get there, buy your stuff, get a hotel overnight, freaking do your FBA shipment, send it in, and then go home. I wonder if that would be even viable for something.
Well,
when I go
business
on
trip.
trips, I send stuff I ship stuff from where I am. Like when I went to last year, I did Tennessee, North Carolina, and Florida, and I sent shipments from all 3 states.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of interesting and creative ways to pay for vacations.
No doubt. Meet us in the Keys, and we'll go. You and I will go thrift. Well, I'm sure there's not thrift. Well, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to do thrifting though. I mean, I'd want to do retail arbitrage.
Well, I mean,
type
yeah,
stuff.
I meant go shopping. We'll go shopping.
Yeah, well, you could just commingle all your items, and then that'll make it 10 times easier.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Throw it in a box and ship it in. Let them do everything from there.
I took a printer with me.
Seriously looking at going commingled.
Are you?
Why?
Yeah, especially on items like I've been creating a lot of listings lately, and quite a few of them, at least more than half, I've been staying as the only person on them. And
really?
If I'm the only person, why would I need to put a sticker on it?
And then what are the
True.
chances that somebody else that comes on the listing is also commingling? I mean, I wonder if that's a thing, if most people commingle or if they don't.
I think there's a lot of lazy. No, I'm not saying you're lazy for that. I think that's genius if you're the only one. But I think there's a lot of lazy people.
Well, when it cuts your time to process in half.
No, I understand why you're talking about doing it, but I think that a lot of new people commingle.
Oh yeah.
That's what scares me. Like that right there
they don't
in and
know
of
how to
itself is enough.
We need to be able to pick between the new people and the experienced people commingling warehouse.
Right.
You need a certain amount of feedback before you can commingle with my inventory.
Yes.
I'll just send a warning out to those new people now. Don't commingle used items.
Oh Lord. I don't think you should even be allowed to do that.
You can't do that.
Can you
It's
not?
new. It's new only.
I was like, holy crap. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Imagine I send that to
It
my
was
weekly
like
calendar.
new. What are you talking about? It was like new.
I don't go anywhere near commingled. That's my knowledge. That's where my knowledge ends on commingled is no.
All I know is the first thing I did when I set up a seller account was turned off commingling.
I didn't.
Yep.
Well,
Like,
But that was
yeah.
mostly because of the show. I mean,
But I'm
well,
like
that was
super
before the
anal,
show.
like about stuff like that. So there's no way, because my like new is probably not someone else's like new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My like new is probably new.
I was just kidding about used commingle.
No, I was like, holy crap, is that? You should not be allowed to do that.
Yeah.
That
Don't
was-
worry.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have enough problems with people trying to sell stuff that's used as new? Now you have-
No doubt.
Can you imagine, like, the person gets the stuff and it's like, it's just the cable. It's just
Why do I have an empty box?
what is this?
You look at the condition notes, box only.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you mean?
Put it on there with box only.
I put it. It's in the condition notes. That makes it okay.
It just said it had to come with a remote. It didn't say it had to be the same brand.
You get some
That's
universal
so-
remote.
Like a GE Universal remote with a
Hell
song.
yeah.
Yeah.
It says universal.
It said it was compatible when I looked it up.
Some guy said on Reddit that it would work.
Oh, yeah. I was in this Facebook group and they were talking about it. That's how good that was.
Amazing. That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna name anybody in particular or any groups in particular.
I don't even know why that would surprise me.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh my god. So, can I tell you?
Yes.
Sure.
For the past 3 days, I have been woken up by Kylo Ren and Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
seriously rethinking this Halloween costume thing. My children, as soon as we got home, they busted into their Halloween costumes. And Gavin's been out in my backyard parkouring as Ezio.
That is hilarious. It's amazing how fast you learn parkour by putting on an Assassin's Creed costume.
Oh my God.
Especially if you're 10 or
Dude,
15 years old.
he is a parkour master now.
When I was younger, it was the ninja thing.
Do you know what
All the ninja movies.
he comes in yesterday and he's like, Mom, there's something on the roof. And I was like, why are you on the roof of our home? Because our house has like really steep pitches and it's like a bunch of Hobbit house roofs all put together up there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, you didn't used to do that when you were a kid? It must be a boy thing because we used to spend more time on the roofs a lot of times than we did on the actual ground. It's like, all right, who can jump from the highest point?
Dude, the back elevation of my house is 3 stories.
Dude,
No.
I grew up in Kentucky where they love wrestling. So we would find things to break by jumping off the roof. And you always had to jump like this.
Yep.
Well, yeah. You gotta have the people's elbow out. I thought he broke his ankle at my dad's because there are certain parts of his porch that it's like 7 feet.
Oh
You know,
my
from
God.
jumping off the porch to the ground, and Dad's like, "Watch that ditch." You know, he's not. Oh, you probably shouldn't do that. He's just like, "Watch the ditch right there."
Hold on, let me get my YouTube up.
I know, right?
I know, right?
Let me get the camera rolling. And Gavin's like, Mom, come here, watch this. And I was like, oh.
Yeah. Anytime a kid says that, get the video camera out now. That should be the new thing. You never know when you got the next viral
Right.
YouTube video.
Well, I told him, I was like, please remember that if I bring you home with broken appendages, your father will blame me.
Yes.
Let us remember this.
I have full rights to the video as well.
I own this. It is copyrighted Danica Bailey.
signing.
You know, I have to say that signing up for Inventory Lab was freaking way easier than signing up for Scam Power.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, this is a
Inventory Lab. It was like they asked for your email and that's it. Email, password, and then you.
Deb's done.
I didn't even have to put the.
I'm on like step 8 of 18.
I didn't even have to put in the numbers like you usually do. They just send you to the page and then they automatically upload the Inventory Lab.
Yeah.
What?
That was way easier than any other Amazon linking.
I like dummy buttons.
The MWs or whatever.
Yeah. Inventory Lab was the easiest that I've had for anything. I've signed up with a lot of different things, like tried different repricers, tried different just software. Did the Profit Bandit, you had to do it. You had to do it for Seller Engine, but yeah, the Inventory Lab, you just click a button and you're done. You don't have to put anything in.
The face palm has come out on Deb.
I know, right? All right, well, we'll try and walk you through this, but for
we're going to start a new show.
This is why you quit. This is why I don't set up things, because I get it and I'm like, what is this? Okay, click, close, little X button, goodbye.
Yeah, don't be careful.
This is how I sign up for trials and never use it.
Be careful with that, because there is one thing you have to change in your settings, because for whatever reason Scam Power will do like double what do you call it, like double shipments, one that has stickers and one that's stickerless or whatever. Like, I don't know, there's some kind of thing you have to do.
Yeah.
I just selected the sticker stuff.
Okay.
I'm on my condition settings at this point.
Is Scam? Who owns Scam Power?
Chris Green.
That's what I thought. You should call him and be like, Chris, seriously, fix this shiz right now.
What is this doing?
All right. Well, with that, I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. I got work to do. Like, I got so much crap from the WAM pay that I need to process, so we need to get that done. And I'm gonna be doing that all day. So we will see you guys on Friday. Go check out the Reseller Wakeup on Facebook if you want an easy way to find the show every morning. I just pinned the latest episode right there at the top. I know a lot of people just they're watching through Facebook, or they go to Facebook to find all this stuff. So
nobody's watching anything.
With 43 people are watching right now. Thank you very much.
Five
of them are in the hangout.
Ooh, burn.
I don't think it's a burn if he says it himself.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Also, you just hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That way, if I make a how-to video or a haul video, which I might have tomorrow, I don't know yet, or when I have a show that's going live or whatnot, then you'll get a notification. And if you like the content, if you like the show, always appreciate the thumbs ups. And yeah, we will see you guys all on Friday. It's Resell Ronan on Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, Pinterest, all that stuff. So you can follow me there. Anybody else have anything before we go?
No.
I'm on.
Dash Magic, free repricer if you want it.
KI Dash Magic?
Yeah.
Free repricer up to 50 items, and then it goes up from there.
Doreen said Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.